Event you won't want to miss this weekend, boxing for an incredible cause. The Cystic Fibrosis Lifestyle Foundation is hosting Knockout CF at Worth the Fight Fitness Center. Here to talk about all the fun, we welcome Rima Manomitis. Thank you so much for joining us today, Rima.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Okay, so before we get into the event, I want you to share a little bit with me about the Cystic Fibrosis Lifestyle Foundation for anyone who's not familiar.
Okay, so the CFLF is a nonprofit that helps people with cystic fibrosis. We give out recreation grants, which is super helpful for people with CF to expand their lungs, improve their lung function. So for people who don't know what CF is, cystic fibrosis, it's a genetic lung disease that affects the lungs as well as other organs. About 40,000 Americans live with CF today, and the median survival rate is 56.
Wow.
Meaning there is no cure.
Yeah.
Transplant also is not a cure. It's just a means to extend your life.
Sure, sure.
And yeah, so CF is, there's a lot of coughing, a lot of hospitalizations, and so these grants really help expand the lungs, like I said.
It's a major expense for people living with CF. Yes. Someone like you, really quickly, again, before we get into the event, this is near and dear to your heart.
Yep.
You've had a lung transplant, double lung transplant,
yes,
and cystic fibrosis. So share a little bit about why this is so important, why we need to raise money.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at four months old, and I've been living with it for 33 years. It's really hard sometimes. My lung function was down at 16% before my transplant, and my sister Lima, who is my caregiver, would have to push me in a wheelchair, and I was on oxygen full time, and I wasn't really moving a lot, but exercise really helps keep the lungs healthy and keep people out of the hospital. So that's why it's super important, and we've gotten a lot of good feedback from past grant recipients saying that their lung function has gone up so much and their mental health has gone up too. So that's really important too.
Incredible. So of course, for any of you, if you can come out and support Knockout CF this Friday. Rima, thank you so much for joining us today. As always, you're such a survivor and your story is so inspirational. So again, thank you so much for sharing a little bit of that. This Friday the 2nd, 6:30 to 8 o'clock at Worth the Fight Fitness Center in Denver. You can register right now at cflf.org.